name's Mary Charteris. Welcome to my home.
Mary, I can't believe we are finally stood in your kitchen after, what, it was 2 years of renovating, wasn't it?
Yeah, we met on FaceTime because it was COVID, so we couldn't meet in person. And yeah, you gave me some great ideas.
Have you always lived in this area? What drew you to this area?
I've always lived west.
Yep.
And I mean, couldn't afford to live where I grew up, so I found this area and it just made sense. It's close to my family and I've always driven through it and thought it looked like
beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
So Mary, yeah, how did you find your inspiration for this?
The inspiration, well, there was a lot of Pinterest looking at, you know, which is always very confusing because you fall in love with an idea and then the next day you fall in love with another idea. So I knew that I grew up in houses that were very like white and beige.
Okay.
And I always knew that when I did a house, I would like to inject more colour into it.
Yeah.
But I had no idea how to do that, and that was where you came in very helpfully. I mean, I was literally clueless. I had no idea where to start. I was just going to make up as I go along, and you taught me about like a sort of colour journey, which I'd never really thought of. Like, you know, you said if you do green in the bathroom, then the next door room could have a little green windowsill to sort of, you know, which things that I'd never thought about before. So you gave me an idea that you didn't even know you gave me, which is the stairs, the runner up the stairs. I put red,
with red.
Because we painted the back bedroom red, and so I thought it would be quite cool to lead it. And things like that I would never have thought about if it wasn't for your help.
This property is such a reflection of you guys that live in it and your personality. You know, the fact that you're in red and pink at the moment, like that colour combination is normally seen as quite bold, but you just wear it so naturally and effortlessly that it's very similar to your home. Like you walk in here and like, yes, it might be bolder colour choices, but they work perfectly.
Yeah, it's a tough like mixture of like not having so much colour that you sort of get a headache in your own house, and wanting it to feel like something that you can live in every day, but also wanting it to be something special and that is your signature and that says like it's you. And
it gives you that feeling that you wanted, because with this kitchen, I remember you saying that you didn't want it to feel dark.
No.
Like this was the room that you
spent
heart of the house, loads of time in. You wanted it to feel light, but like you said, still got the colour, still got the personality.
Yeah.
And so we've gone for white 02 on all the walls.
Yeah.
And then your statement is here, isn't it? It's the pink and the blue.
With of course a bit of pink thrown in, yeah, exactly.
Can we go take a look at the rooms upstairs?
Yeah. I quite like when the room's closed. It's so it's like a green case of emotions.
Is there anywhere like is it handbags or shoes, or is there everything to do with fashion that you love?
God, it's a good question. I think everything is just a combination. So this is like my bag. This is my DJ bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can fit your headphones, your USB, everything in here, and it's perfect for walking around. Like there's something. It's all functional. I mean, I say that.
I said, oh my God, I need that in.
Fun. I put the fun in functional.
Do you know what? That's what makes me so happy about your home. Is I always say to people, you need every room to make you smile and like to bring your personality into every room.
I agree.
And that's what you've done so beautifully.
And I think that with fashion as well. It's an extension of your personality, isn't it?
Completely.
As is music, it all is.
But again, when I look around this room, which again we've done, is all of your woodwork, everything is all one colour. Because it means then the room all folds into one and you're not drawn, like if this was white for instance, you'd be so drawn to the white door that it would lose its almost like effect.
And another thing that you inspired me was the cupboards. I never would have thought, okay, so if I'm going to do this rattan thing here, I'll follow it through into the bedroom.
Keep that flow.
Creating a flow and a story, which is again something that I sort of learned from you.
Where did the sort of ideas for this dressing room come from?
It's a good question. My friend in her house in the country, she had a green, this colour in her kitchen. And I thought it was amazing, and I happened to weirdly have the carpet sample of this leopard print carpet in my car.
Yes, I remember.
And I, for some reason, was like, I'm just gonna see what this leopard print carpet looks like against your kitchen cabinets, and it looks very suddenly like a jungle vibe, and I just thought, I don't know, it just suddenly hit me that that's what I had to do.
Because you've gone for the high gloss, like
very high gloss, which again, it's not something I'd ever even thought about doing.
Why it works so well, by the way, is because there's no natural light in there. The light coming in from this window is bouncing off and making that room, which, you know, that green is a, you know, mid-tone, dark tone,
right,
really come to life.
Yeah, that's so true. I didn't think about that.
So we are now in your main bedroom, and the colours that we went for was blue 01 on all the walls,
Yep.
and then we did these in a contrasting teal 01.
Yes.
Is this the feeling exactly what you wanted to create in the space?
Yeah, this is perfect, because I was also like, as much as I wanted colours, I wasn't sure if actually a really intense colour in my bedroom was something that I wanted.
You were like, I want it calm,
Yeah.
I want it, you know, have its own identity, have that sort of, you know, softness to it, but make it sure that it's very calm.
Exactly.
And actually, funny enough, the blue 01 is the most mentally soothing colour that you can have in your room.
Interesting.
And then what I love is like the decor that you've then gone for with your bed, the soft pink with then the lovely draped four-poster.
Yeah,
It gives it that sort of whimsical feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fun if you didn't, not doing a crazy colour on the walls meant that then I could like find carpets or furniture that would brighten it up a bit.
Now, talk to me about this purple floor. Because I cannot tell you how happy this purple floor makes me.
I'm so glad you like it. It was definitely very random. It could have gone either way. And originally it was just a sort of pale wood.
Yep.
And it just wasn't really doing anything for me. And my aunt is an interior designer and gave me a tip. She just said, you need to paint the floor colour. And then I knew I was going to have this coloured carpet, and so we were trying to think what colours would work, and we came up with purple.
Purple's a colour that splits the room. Like, some people are like, I love it. And some people are like, oh, not for me. This is the perfect way of showcasing how stunning purple can be in a home. So you've obviously got a huge, amazing nod to fashion.
And my aunt, who she's called Daphne Guinness, and she's very always wore amazing clothes, and I think growing up around her must have slightly sunk into me a little bit. And I suddenly just had this, knew that I wanted to do something in fashion. I met my husband and he DJ'd. He's in a band, but he DJ'd, and so I would go with him to like DJ gigs, and then got so bored I ended up learning how to do it, and started doing it on my own. And so I managed to incorporate two of my favourite things, which was music and fashion. And I've been lucky enough to have a career doing that now. I mean, these are just some things, you know, that stand out to me now. It's fun, isn't it, that? It's a trouser suit with colours. I don't know, I was saying to you earlier, I'm a very mixture of like dark colours or super bright colours. I sort of feel like this is like quite a good combination of every different type of clothing that you would wear, you know, like it's got a variety of things going on. I'm also really into a sort of three-piece suit at the moment.
So now we've just come into your guest bedroom, and this is what we went for, because this is a bold colour choice, but this is in the red 03.
Yeah.
When your guests come and stay, what's their reaction?
I mean, I always wanted to be able to have a guest room, or to have friends stay.
Yeah.
I've never had a spare room before, so I was really excited to make it into something super cozy, and maybe something that they wouldn't or like usually
have
sleep
normally in their home.
Yeah, something interesting. And originally when you said red, I was like, oh, am I imagining like this crazy, I don't know, some sort of deep crazy red, and then I had not imagined like a beautiful take on red being like a terracotta.
Yes.
Which is very easy, but also
it's soft, it's earthy. Like this is actually a really earthy sort of like muted pink, almost. So with the guest bathroom, you were saying you wanted it to be a bit more lively, a bit fresher, this sort of bold statement that sort of woke your guests up in the morning. And I'm really pleased because with that room, we did paint the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. That's the only room that I dared do it in, thanks to you. And I love it. It's like very bathroom appropriate colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it mixes in with all like the other green. There was a picture I found on Pinterest that had a green like that, and then the greens from plants, and a sort of beige floor, and I just sort of thought the colours worked so well together, so I knew I wanted a green in there, and then I wanted to have some sort of house plant, and the green of the shower. All the different greens, weirdly, was just something that I think really worked well together.
And now you've got the confidence, now you've seen your home and everything. Is there anything now you want to do more to it, change it, or is it perfect as it is?
I think definitely I want to do paint the ceiling.
Yeah, do the ceiling.
Yeah, I really want to do that, although everyone's going to hate me because we've just finished doing it all, so I'm not sure if that's going to fly, but it's in my thought process. And I mean, there's just a bit, we just got to put up, there's finishing touches that take a while, but you know, the shell and more are here, and it's perfect. It feels cozy, it feels like my home. It's like, can't believe that this is my house.
Well, honestly, Mary, thank you so much for showing us round in your tour and your amazing transformation.
Thank you.
And we hope to, you know, see you soon. We'll come back again.
Yes, please, when I've done the ceilings, come back and give me the go-ahead.
Perfect.
Tell me it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.